Welcome back, Shalini, and welcome back, Bridge. So we are now resuming from where we left, which is so what we covered so far is the current state of water stress situation at the global level, country level, and city level. And now we are coming to a section where we want to talk about when we look back to the system that we had till now, what can we learn from that? Is there anything that has contributed to the water crisis? So if you look at the current water system across all cities around the world, there are two key features that have actually caused the water crisis, contributed to the crisis. So that's what I want to talk about first. So looking back to learn. So one key feature is that you'll find that every water system in the city, it insulates the water users. So what do we mean by that? And of course, it was done by design. That the design was to make it convenient. That we shouldn't worry about anything. You just open the tap, you get the water, and you don't have to worry where it goes, right? So it was done with a good intention, but the unintended consequence has been that this insulation of water users has lulled us into complete ignorance. We don't understand where exactly water comes, how much energy it takes to bring the water to us. And it has also rendered us, water users, illiterate and unaccountable. So we don't feel that we have any accountability. We almost may be very good at many other things, but when it comes to water, we have very widespread illiteracy simply because we don't understand it fully. Yeah. Then the second key feature, actually there are three, I should have said three key features. I ordered it differently, so I'll number it correctly now. The second feature is that the current system of water, and again, whenever I say it's a very typical same system every city, it focuses on increasing the supply of water and ignores managing demand. What does that mean? It means that every time your population increases, you're looking at, where can I get the next water from, right? And that's how we also act when we come into crisis. We're always looking at, I don't have enough water, where can I get my water from? Yeah. Because without understanding or forgetting the fact that the deficit is a result of the demand and supply. So only when you have a supply and demand imbalance, you get a deficit. So just like money, if you have low income, yes, you can make more income to manage your needs, but we all know that there is also a way to manage our needs to see whether we can work with the water that we have and make sure our demand or our needs are being efficient. And it's not just being overuse or wastage or inefficient use of water can increase your demand of water that you need for washing your hands. If you do it efficiently, you may not need as much as you will need if you do it inefficiently. And this aspect is actually never looked at. And it's a very typical way every water system runs. And because of that, nearly 40 to 50% in the urban water system is actually lost to leakage and wasted through inefficient use of inefficient tap fixtures and equipment and also behavior. So about 50% of water is actually already available. It can be made available to us if we improve the way we use water. And that is called managing the demand. So we're not creating new water here. We're just releasing the existing water by making sure that water is being used in an efficient way. So this is a very big problem that it is never looked at because it is not exciting. You don't build any big dams when you manage demand. All you're doing is you're changing tap fixtures. So this is, my personal view is that it is a result of, because this water system is managed by a monodisciplined group of people who all are engineers. It's a very engineered system. So as soon as you have an engineered system, it has almost a vested interest in just keeping on engineering things and building stuff rather than doing some soft solutions, right? So it is biased against hard solutions rather than soft solutions. And when there is a lot to be gained from soft solutions, and that is often ignored. The third feature The third feature, which is again a very typical, common with every city system. I'll wait till Bridge has.
Yeah.
We can see you.
It's okay.
Okay. So the third feature is that every water system in the city is what they call, technically it's called centralized. That is remotely controlled, remotely sourced. Centralized, it's large, and more importantly, it is a linear and therefore unsustainable system. So a linear system means the way it works is you extract from a source, you use, you dump. And then population rises, you create a new supply scheme, again you extract, use and dump. And again population rises, you create another stage of the scheme, extract, use, dump, extract, use, dump. And you saw the statistics, how the polluted water is going up and fresh water is keeping on depleting. So now what could be the alternative to this system? That is the question. So we saw three things: water users being insulated and not being involved. Second is the demand being ignored, management of demand being ignored. And the third is having linear system. So we want to make sure as we move forward, we are addressing every one of them and correcting it. Because, so the way forward is that the good news is that this can be completely reversed. So the crisis situation can be completely reversed into a water secure and sustainable system, right? So that's the good news. But how do we do it? So we do it by making sure these three things are fixed. So we make sure water users are directly involved and they are made literate and accountable. Secondly, we make sure that demand is always looked at first before we try to source new water. And the third is you create small circular systems. So we will, those are the three ways you reverse the cause and the reverse to fix the problem. But what is our strategy? So we can reverse the crisis by correcting past mistakes. So water users become literate and accountable. Water users bring the focus on managing and reducing demand by fixing inefficiencies as a priority. And water users learn to create local small circular systems which are within their own power and within their own geography. And that is where the water futurists are focusing on. The water futurists know that this is where the future of water is, right? It is not anymore with large centralized systems. It is all with small systems, but the small systems will be done by you and I, not a big agency, right? And of course, later on, once it is shown by the users themselves how they can do it, someone else will eventually help as an agency to come and do it. But it has to start with us. And another good news is that you can, even if your city may be water stressed, as soon as the water users start doing all these three things, they are becoming themselves water secure within their own boundary, regardless of the city situation. And that is the optimistic and the best part. And that is why we should not lose the focus of the power that we have as water users to actually create a sustainable system around us. And as more and more people do, the city becomes sustainable, right? And of course it brings the attention of and the reason it will take a long time for a bigger agency to come and do is because it's beyond their capacity to do. They're not used to doing this. They will only look at large things. Even now when Jal Abhiyan, they talk about interlinking rivers. They like only thinking of big stuff. Small stuff will always be ignored unless it becomes a movement and it becomes big enough to gather the attention. So with this context is what we are creating this water literacy challenge. And this literacy challenge, we are calling it count your drops. We keep talking about every drop counts, but do we count our drops? We just it's become a cliche. Every drop counts. What does that mean? If we don't know how to count our drops, every drop cannot count. It will always be wasted, right? So count your drops is what we call the water literacy challenge. And I want to explain to you what is the structure of that challenge and therefore how will it help. So basically what happens is, just like I told you, this problem can be fixed at family level, at community level, let's say apartment level, but even before you go to apartment level, let's look at within your own household, what are the various things which you have power to do. And then as more and more families do it, the apartment will become ready to do things at an apartment circular system or within their own community. And as more and more communities start doing, the city will become more capable of doing it. So this is how the ripple effect will happen, but the ripple has to start with individual and family, individual family. And there's so much you can do. And the best part is, even if others don't do it, if you have done it, you have made yourself secure. So you have earned your security. So what we are saying is, we have this water literacy challenge, we are focusing on the family level. So this family level, we are structuring a series of webinars and trainings. Some of them we may do it face to face, but many we will do it on webinar available. So we start by giving you, small bits of information, and every one of the webinar will end with a very clear action for each of you to take. And only when you've taken that action, you become eligible for the next webinar. It will be a very simple action, small action, but it has to be taken as a homework, and then you earn points. So what we are also doing is, this program, at every step, it also gives you a certificate, it gives you recognition, it will give you some, we are even trying to bring rewards, in terms of some redeemable coupons, etc. Make it more exciting for every family to participate. So just to give you an idea, we are here today. Today we are at this level, Water Literacy 100, I call it. It's an orientation. We're just introducing you to the concept. Then the next webinar is about how do you do your audit at home? How can you account for water at home, at your own family? And that will end with an action. Even today's will end with an action, which I'll talk to you about. So that will really give you how do you measure, and then once you measured it, you can understand where you are at today with water. And the next webinar will tell you about what actions will actually help you save water, and how much will you save, and how much will it cost you. So we'll give you all the details, information that is required to move from what you are now to an aspired, water use. So it's almost like a weight loss program. You have to know where you are, you have to know where you need to get to, and what actions will get you there. And that's what is the next 102. And then, so for example, when you finish 101, you become a water ambassador. When you finish Water Literacy 102 and you've created a plan and you're starting to implement those actions, you become a water champion. And then the next step is that we want you to go and hold this, invite more people to do it, and that as a champion, you are now empowered to teach others to do the same, right? So this is at the family level. And once the family level has got so much scope that itself will occupy us, the literacy challenge. But as they become more and more literate, then there are also, there's a similar program for the apartment level, but that can be done at a later stage. But we first focus on the water challenge for the families. So now key highlights of this challenge are that any individual or any family living in any apartment or a building can participate. Secondly, it's action focused. Taking action at every step is mandatory and prerequisite to the next module. And also the only qualification to participate in it is you just have to be a water user. It doesn't matter what you are. As long as you're a water user, you're qualified to do it, right? So that is what it is. And so as I said, once we get over this, then you become ready to do a community level challenge where you do it at an apartment level. What can you do at an apartment level to make your apartment more water self-sufficient? So basically, count your drops, action. You can now. I'm moving to the last section of the webinar, which is about, so what is your action that you need to take now after the webinar and before the next one? So the action I'm suggesting is that you have to start learning to keep log of your water use. You're not measuring anything. You're not measuring anything. All you're doing is observe your personal daily water use And after observing, start logging it by just noting, what are you noting, what type of use, how long you were using it for, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and that's it. Just log, keep a log. Hand washing I did in the morning, 1 minute. So you first do for yourself. Don't worry about your other family members. Once you have done it and you recorded it, then you start observing and encouraging other members in your family to keep a log. And you have to submit that as the log that you kept. After, you can practice it, and then once you got a daily log of a few days or a typical day, you can submit that to us, and that will then, when we do the next webinar, we should have finished that in order to participate. So that's basically it. Thank you.
Thank you.
This log is only for 1 day, is it? 1 or 2 days log is all you need.
1 week.
Yes, exactly. 1 or 2 days. Absolutely right. And sometimes you may need to, it will take a while before you get to really know how to do it. You may have a trial and error. So that's the idea.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So that is that. And as I said, we will, let them know about the rewards, etc. as we go. But we are not doing much of it until 15th of December, because the 15th of December we are just simply running these orientation webinar only to get them ready for the actual challenge, which starts from the 101. But we are giving them enough time to do that.
Okay.
Okay. So any feedback or anything that you have?
Yeah. No, I must say this is really wonderful. Talking of environment and water and all that, I always related it with efforts to revive rivers, efforts to revive lakes, and all those big plans, like what you were talking. But this is a very supportive and very important action for the water management or saving water to be successful. Because it is something like, clean the country abhiyan, but if you don't keep your home and street clean, then there is. So this is
Thank you. Yes, it's
going
a
to the brass tag,
bottom up.
It's really right from the brass tag, from the individual level. Like even environment, we say first check yourself environmentally how friendly you are. So
Absolutely.
this is wonderful. This is a good approach, and everybody has to become a water literate. Really,
correct.
Nice.
And also that's why we are putting the recorded one also, so that even if without attending, they can listen to it, but at least submit the action. In order to get the next recording also, they'll have to submit the action. So that is kind of creating it more. Otherwise, everyone listens and goes away. It can become a Gyan lecture, but we want to make it very, very action oriented.
Action oriented has to be.
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Shalini, any other question?
And I will get in touch with you personally on.
Or dusri baat, one more thing. There's a quiz I have created based on today's presentation. So it's like a multiple choice. So please, I'll send you the link to the quiz. So please write it down. Answer it and send it. And there'll be a feedback form I'll give. I'm getting practice. Just to send feedback form and a quiz form.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So that will. Thank you.
Okay. Good night, Shalini.
Good night.
Bye. Take
And
care.
tomorrow there's one more, and Wednesday. Okay.
Recording off.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Good night, girls.